Enhancing language proficiency with large language models. With the advancements in large language models, language proficiency has become more achievable than ever before. My vision for this technology is to facilitate remote interpretation. Imagine being able to participate in a Zoom meeting where you have the option to seamlessly switch between languages of your choice, including Malay, Chinese, French, or any other language. You could even join a separate Zoom section or watch the meeting on another streaming platform, all while enjoying the benefits of real-time interpretation. The possibilities are endless with this innovative technology. Okay, the system here is actually quite similar to the earlier video transcription system. However, because this is interpretation, timing is crucial. You cannot wait until the entire section is finished before processing the entire video. Instead, you must segment the live stream video piece by piece, and the smaller the segment, the better.
Sorry, Dr. Tang, what is
This will bring
ASR
the
stand for?
interpretation closer to being simultaneous. On the
Okay,
other
okay.
hand, if the segments are larger, there will be more delay in the interpretation.
Large language model 的一个power 的 facility。Okay, so for 这样的一个 system 的话，
To implement such a
我们 basically 需
system,
要去
we need to capture
capture
each
the
segment and perform
and do
automatic speech recognition.
Then,
Then, the system will examine the results and make any necessary improvements in case of errors. Finally, it will translate the text into the desired language and generate it as output. Nowadays, many avatar facilities allow you to speak the translation using an avatar and then live stream it back into another channel. So, for a particular event, you might be given several URLs to view the live stream in different languages. However, there may be a slight delay compared to the original stream, but this is already suitable for many occasions.
It might be slight delay, not simultaneous as the original one, but that is good for many occasions already. Okay, so for system like this, what I have done before is basically to perform the editing.
So for a system like this, what I have done before is mainly editing.
So for example,
For instance, going back to this same video, I can now divide it into segments and process each segment individually.
Cut it into segments and process segment by segment. So here, after I tested the segment size,
After testing, I found that a segment size of about 20 seconds works best. This is because ChatGPT's power, or the power of large language models, can derive better accuracy with a wider context. However, if the context is too short, the results can be subpar. Therefore, it's important to ensure that the context is large enough for the model to apply reasoning and derive accurate results.
Now I can play this segment.
So, for example, here, now I can play this segment.
Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya pada hari ini, 8 Disember 2020, dijalankan secara sidang video Zoom atas persetujuan.
So here
you can see that even though ChatGPT is highly intelligent, it can still make some mistakes and is not as powerful as a human being. Nevertheless, these mistakes are minor and the editing of a segment can be completed within a few seconds. Once the editing is done, you can submit it to the server for translation. For instance, in this case, we will try to do a few more segments and test the accuracy. As you can see, the sentence ends with "atas persetujuan semua," and ChatGPT predicts that the next words will be pihak. We will see whether the prediction is correct or not.
Predict the next words will be pihak. So we see whether the prediction is right or not.
Atas persetujuan semua pihak berikutan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan Bersyarat PKPD. Hakim yang bersidang pada hari ini adalah Yang Arif Datuk Ahmad Kamal bin Muhammad Syahid, Hakim Mahkamah Tinggi bahagian kuasa-kuasa khas Bukit Ke-1. Saya ingin mengingatkan semua supaya
Okay, so here, supaya mengikut, so this one is definitely not right, so I better cut it off.
ingin mengingatkan semua supaya kekal di kedudukan masing-masing dan tidak menutup video walaupun telah selesai giliran. Dipohon, wakil-wakil yang hadir pada hari ini bagi pihak Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur, Selangor untuk
membantu.
Kuala Lumpur, Selangor untuk memperkenalkan diri.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Muhammad Fitri bin Sadaruddin, Peguam Kanan Persekutuan mewakili Jabatan Peguam Negara.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Haizul Muhammad, saya hadir bagi mewakili 6.
So you see all this,
6 petition. Bagi satu petition saya mohon izin untuk menusul petition itu. Dan bagi petition nombor 4, Encik Terence Lee dari Majlis dari Jabatan Kuasa Peguam akan mewakili Jabatan Majlis Peguam juga.
so even this speak segment just now is very not quite audible. They can still guess what that particular person is trying to say. Quite reasonably good. Of course, here this one is Jabatan. So they have not really learned from what above because I'm doing it segment by segment. But if I submit the whole video, they will be able to make sure that this is not Jabatan Keputusan Pekerjaan. It should be Jabatan Peguam Negara. And this is not Majlis Pekerjaan, it's Majlis Peguam. So that is the disadvantage of doing at the shorter segment. You are going to have this kind of error, but it's still reasonable now for post editing, and it can be done pretty quick.
Majlis Peguam.
Okay, so there are a lot of speed out measure can be implemented to.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Terence Lee mewakili Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor dan juga akan mewakili Majlis Peguam bagi petitioner yang keempat, Yang Arif.
For example, you can actually do some pre-training for this particular domain. So that whenever certain recognition come up, I can actually automatically improve it. Because we know that here is normally talking about Peguam, shouldn't be Peguam. And then, okay, this kind of error, we can automatically train the system to do auto-correction. Okay, so this is how we can actually do it segment by segment. And then from the translation side.
Seterusnya saya akan memanggil nombor petition.
Yeah, from the translation side. From the translation side also, you can also call the automatic translation again is provided by large language model, which is much better than the statistical model last time. So here probably you notice the segment is sentence by sentence, but before that I'm doing paragraph by paragraph, segment by segment. So sentence segmentation is not a problem for ChatGPT. You can always segment it into a list of sentences. So this is the automatic translation result. It look good. It's not Google, sorry, it's ChatGPT. I've forgotten to change it. So here you have two lines. This is the original translation result given